Right. Okay. And,
Oh my god. Oh yeah, good idea.
When you get a call, when somebody calls in the carjacking, you usually triangulate the position, correct?
Correct.
Of the caller.
I
And
followed the dispatch to the
right.
scene of the
Oh,
crime.
it's this guy.
Okay. And how far away would you say it was from my client?
What do you mean?
The call?
Oh, I followed the call.
Means nothing to me.
And it was a pinpoint location.
Pinpoint.
On the vehicle your client was in.
I mean, there's clearly
Right.
a working.
Do people ever make mistakes when they call the police and over exaggerate?
Oh,
Weird question.
Thank you. I'm trying really hard.
You also tried calling him. He should be in the app.
You repeat it?
I can absolutely do that.
Do people ever make mistakes when they call in a alleged crime?
Objection, Your Honor.
Speculation.
I don't think that this is a relevant question at all. This has nothing to really do with the case. It's like the theoretical if things are wrong in this circumstance. I don't think this should be allowed, Your Honor. I don't think it should be.
You have any rebuttal?
He's claiming that the call was right on top of my client, but that doesn't necessarily mean that whatever he was doing in the car was illegal. Somebody could have just seen him in the car and called the police.
oh shit, this is
Would that
relevant to us.
inherently be an illegal action?
This is
Being inside of a
this is
car?
very relevant to us.
Yeah, being inside of a car that isn't yours is inherently an illegal action.
I mean, we're gonna get
What
to
the
that
fuck?
if we're gonna get to that.
I'm gonna overrule the objection because he's asking him in his experience as a police officer, and I kind of see where you're going with it, so I'll let it go for a little bit, but let's not get too crazy
Okay.
on this line.
I'm probably not gonna go too much into it. Okay, when you saw my
Wait, so
client
they don't have
in the
LoJack.
car, reiterate what did you do? You approached the car?
I approached the car to see what he was doing. He was clearly up to no good, messing with the car. I told him to get out.
Could you elaborate messing with the car?
Yeah, he was messing with the wiring.
And you saw that from where you were standing?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh
Whenever-
my God.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone get
normal.
down.
That's normal here at the DMV. There was a bomb here the other day.
Yo, road thing in 37 months.
Why
Wait,
does this
what
guy
the
have a
fuck?
gun?
Why?
Why is he pulling out the gun?
Get out.
Put your gun away.
Security, go
You got this, man.
What the hell?
Whatever. What was the?
Is
What the fuck?
everything okay?
I asked him how he was
last
messing
thing
with
I've
the
written
car.
down-
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, you can
And
tilt the
did you
camera.
collect
What
any
the fuck?
evidence of these wires being messed with?
This is the big one. You
I
get
think
some?
he's pissed, I think.
You know why?
We'll get to that too. We'll get to that too. You know why I'm doing this. Anyway, continue.
I saw it with my eyes.
You saw it with
Take a
your eyes.
picture
Okay,
of
but
it.
you didn't collect any evidence. Did he answer? Sorry.
I don't. What it- Stone?
You know the answer.
I need you to
Well, I
say it.
don't.
That's
I didn't. I don't
Okay.
have any evidence other than
You know-
I saw him do it.
okay. I'm gonna throw you a bone here. Do you have a plate reader on your car?
I have no idea.
So you could not confirm or deny that my client was the owner of the vehicle, even with a plate reader? Was that
What
too
is
confusing?
question? I am.
We have plate
confused.
readers.
I don't know.
They exist. I'm just
How
asking
do
if
know
you guys
that?
have them.
We don't.
You guys don't have that. Okay.
Am I gonna find out
Um,
you're lying about this?
Who are
Who's
you
lying?
talking to?
You. Do you guys actually not have plate readers?
No clue.
Okay.
Fred, do you
I'll
not
just-
have plate readers?
I'm gonna be honest. If we have plate readers, I ain't seen any of the buttons in my car, Your Honor. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, maybe. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I have been called a stew nod by my father once or twice. He's an Italian man. But I feel like I would know if it was there.
Okay, noted.
Okay. Before the car took off, did you make an effort to look up the plate in your system?
When would I have time to do that?
I'm sorry, I'm asking the questions.
When I arrived on scene, my first priority is to get the suspect detained. So the answer is no.
Okay, good. Let me see real quick. What is that?
I don't know.
Is that his phone?
I don't know whose phone that was.
Okay. All right. Moving on. When you searched my client, did you find an ID?
Dude, this is
Yes.
great.
Did you find his temporary papers saying his name and his state ID?
I found his driver's license, which had his face and his state ID.
That's not what I
no
asked.
name. Well, then the
I
answer
asked
is
for his
no.
papers which pertain
The
his
answer
name.
is no.
The answer is no. 1 second, Your Honor. Could you refer to the only image in the evidence, please?
Am I allowed to look at the report?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
In that wallet, it seems to have a driver's license,
The
a
driving
weapons license, and his papers. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Did you make an effort to check his papers?
Yes, I see. Look, yes.
And did that say his
Found
name?
the driver's license.
No, I'm talking about the papers specifically, not the driver's license. Did you check his papers?
I checked the driver's license.
That's not my question.
And the answer is no.
Thank you. Why did you not make an effort to check those papers?
Ooh.
I found
Oh.
his driver's license, documented it. Didn't realize that his driver's license does not have his name.
Right. So you didn't further investigate his name by looking through his paperwork?
Should probably re-ask that question a better way.
A better way? I'll just drop it all together. From the state ID of an
Excuse me.
individual, which is on a driver's license, can you look up
Sorry
a
about the
person's
cough,
name?
guys.
Yes,
Did you do that?
I tried to. But
You tried to?
our MDWs were being a little finicky.
That's very convenient. Don't you think?
Do you think I'm lying?
That's not what I'm saying.
That might be the most inconvenient thing that could have happened at the time. It is not convenient to not be able to look up information.
All right. Let me think. So you chose to ignore the additional papers in his wallet. Is that correct?
Not that I chose to ignore him. He was injured and needed medical, so I quickly documented his driver's license, and some of his possessions.
Okay. So you weren't able to fully investigate this individual on scene.
You know, man.
His name, for example, which you could have easily found, correct?
No, not easily.
Your Honor, can I be honest? I have no idea. I've let this go on for like 15 questions at this point. I have
This is
no. Can he
ridiculous.
just please get to the point of these, like the root point of these questions? It's like 15 questions, all about the same thing at this point. Can he please just get to the point?
That was the point. It's fine. We'll move on. I think I got my point across. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't think you did.
Well, when you were in your car, were you and your colleagues talking about your dead wife?
We always talk about
Mastery,
Stone's
thank you
dead
for 3
wife.
months. Rogue Synapse with the 37 months. QCA
Is
Burnett,
that going on the record,
2
Your Honor?
months.
Yeah.
Thank you. Perfect. Could you ask the? Could you answer the question though, please, Stone?
It's possible it was brought up.
Okay. And do you guys banter about the death of your wife sometimes?
No.
All the
You
not
don't.
time.
accept banter.
So during that car ride, no one of your colleagues made a little bit of fun about your dead wife?
They would never do that.
They'd
They
never do that.
respect me and my
They'd-
privacy and my space.
Okay. How long's your wife been dead?
7 years.
And you loved her a lot?
Wait, sorry. How long was it?
7 years ago.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure I got it right.
You loved her a lot, right?
Please stop bringing up my dead wife.
Could you please
Your
answer
Honor,
the question?
objection. Can he? He's trying.
Not
he's-
answering.
What
that.
he's attempting to do here,
What
Your
is
Honor, is
this?
he's attempting to alter his state of mind to get him to correct. Stone is an impervious man who won't be wavered by thoughts of his dead wife and dead mother and father.
He did
And that
talk
hot air
about. He did
balloon.
talk about both of them.
Yeah.
and their
And everybody-
deaths, so I feel like this line of questioning
Yo,
is permissible. at least,
That day when
for
we were
now.
like
Yeah.
pushing him to ask him
Could you
so
answer
much
that
like
question?
background questions, bro. Do you remember this?
I loved my wife very much. Please stop asking me about her.
How'd you meet her?
I said, please stop talking about it.
Your Honor, he's been combative.
He is, but he didn't bring up how he met his wife or anything about meeting his wife. Anything like that in his testimony. So
But that's
keep
not.
it to the whole. Okay, what do you?
They met at a carnival.
I mean, isn't that for his
We met
counsel to
7
bring up?
years ago.
Objections, for example.
I just don't want to hear about how he met his wife.
Oh, okay.
But is it a cool story?
There's nothing cool about this story. It's traumatic
Right.
and is making me sad.
Right.
I'm sorry. Did you say meeting your wife was traumatic?
Talking about meeting my wife would be correct.
Okay.
You wouldn't know what it's like. Your wife
I-
didn't die 7 years ago.
That's true. Yeah, I don't have a wife. I think I'm done.
Neither do I.
Okay.
I think I did reasonably.
So
Okay.
what's happening here
Fred, is there
is
anything you want
this guy.
Listen, man,
Hold on. This guy right here in black,
No, there isn't.
which we
Alright,
might know,
step down.
we haven't seen his face,
Stone.
is
The fact,
got caught breaking into a car, and we're learning so much
Good job,
shit.
Stone.
at, identifying you.
You got that
Right,
correct.
Fred, you're testifying, right?
You ready for me to proceed up to the bench, Your Honor?
Yeah. Come on up.
So majestic.
Are you gonna start off your testimony saying anything about Stone's dead wife?
I'll watch out for the steps, sir. Thank you. No, I'm not going to say anything about Stone's dead wife.
All right. Well, then you could just give your recounting of what happened.
All right. So there I was. I was up in Sandy Shores. I get a call about a carjacking I overhear a car about a carjacking on the radio from Deputy Stone. Stone's one of my boys. Try to be there for Stone. I try to back up Stone. I try to be Stone's Stone. I just drive on down, giving him some backup. He's talking about a carjacker, a maniac. I'm en route. Don't worry, Stone. I told him I was gonna be there shortly. I arrived there. We're pursuing. We're over there on like around Popular Street, or might have been at the time we were around Vespucci Boulevard, I believe. We're pursuing the guy. We're after him. We're on him. We're on him hard. The guy, we're in the pursuit for a little bit of time there. He almost escapes us. He doesn't. He pulls into a dead end, corners himself, gets out, runs on foot. Foot pursuit lasted about 15 minutes. The guy was slippery, but not slippery enough. He jumped on top of a beam about 15 feet away from me and then slipped off and fell on his head. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I went down there and I tended to his wounds and got medical to come, and, well, you know, here we are. There's a few things that stick out of my memory. There was a car that man was in that we were pursuing. And then when I walked back after the lengthy foot pursuit, Stone's cop car, my cop car, and that car were all gone. Seems that we were in a bad neighborhood, and someone came and scrapped all three of the vehicles. But I'm telling you something. There was a car there. We weren't playing make-believe or pretend out there. I don't play make-believe or pretend. I play real fucking life, Your Honor. And everybody in the courtroom. We arrested the guy. He was processed. I went and I took a little nap. And then I was a little late for this court case. Apologies about that. I had to see a very beautiful woman about a appointment about
Nice.
Kind
something.
of appointment.
It was just I had a massage. Yeah, Zeus came to my apartment.
Couldn't you
He rubbed me
schedule that when
down.
you didn't have to be down here?
Well, I mean, I had to wait for it to finish. I mean, and then you have to jump in the
Huh?
ice bath afterwards.
You're a cold plunge guy?
I'm a cold plunger. What'd you say,
Alright.
security man?
What was it? A good hooker?
It was not a hooker. It was just it was a masseuse. It was just a masseuse. And
With
if-
the happy end?
I was very happy at the end of it. Yes.
Okay, great.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, it was great. I'll be calling
Thank
her
you for
again.
your service. You deserve it.
She had me squealing like a pig. The way she just got on top of me like a rabid animal, digging her claws into me. She would whisper sweet
I'm gonna do
nothings in my
objection
ear.
relevance at this point.
Alright, he's
Yeah,
already,
we don't have to talk. Yeah, we
I
don't have
mean,
to
you were
talk.
like
Yeah, it's
already
getting a little
halfway
too
through
hot
it. I
in
was gonna
here.
let you, if you want to finish that, you
Right.
can. All right.
If the masseuse will let him finish,
Last
so
thing
should
I want
we,
to
Your
do is
Honor.
get a pop tent
Yeah,
in the
that's what I'm
courtroom.
saying.
What the hell? Peanut gallery?
This is a valid point.
Who's a break? Who's a break?
Stone, do you have any questions?
So all I got from this so far
Oh, it's gonna be
is that these motherfuckers, they must be like the low jack kicking off.
How's it going, Pred?
It's going great, Stone. Every day is a great day to be alive.
On
Unlike
the
your dead wife.
promotion. Please don't bring it up again. However, we are close enough that it doesn't demean me as much as if it was a complete stranger who started making fun of my dead wife.
Objection. Counsel is testifying.
I'm not talking to the judge. I'm talking to my friend.
We'll get to the point.
Yeah, that's sustained. Just we don't need to hear about you talking about your dead wife more.
I don't like talking about it.
I know.
You barely ever
Doing you a
break.
favor here.
Fred, do you have a wife?
Nope. I'm a single man.
So you wouldn't know what it's like to lose a wife 7 years ago.
No, I wouldn't.
Fred, Why did you join the police?
Objection relevance.
A rebuttal? Where's this going?
I'm going somewhere with this, Your Honor.
All right, withdrawn.
All right. Let's hear it.
Yo, Eastfan,
Why
thank
did
you
I
for
join
5
the
months.
police? It was simple.
Excuse
I was
me,
in my
we got
second
a lawyer
year of
outside trying to get in the courtroom.
Huh?
We're busy.
Security, please deal with that.
I was in my second year of community college. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I was just going to parties, drinking.
Oh wait, important question. Were you in your second year and you were like one of those people that was actually going to be transferring, or did you like not finish all your classes and you were probably going to be there another 3 or 4 years?
Oh, I barely went. I was planning on being
Oh,
a
okay.
community college until I was 27 when the health insurance ran out.
All right, yeah, continue.
But there I was.
Try to yell one more time.
I was at community college. I didn't know what I would do. And a gentleman
Hello,
approached
there's
me.
a lawyer out here who's part of the case. He needs to get in.
What?
Oh my god.
What lawyer is part of the case?
That's not.
I did
true.
not call anyone.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's why the doors are locked. There's dumbasses out there.
To get to the gist of the point.
Wait, hold on.
Greco, it's Kit. He needs to get in.
Oh. Can we let him in, actually?
What is happening?
First you said don't let him in.
Well, I didn't know it was him. He's my mentor, you know?
Oh,
You should know
What?
better.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
He should. He should, security man.
it's all right.
Hey, how's it
Yes,
going?
Agree.
Big K?
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
What's going on?
So it was community college and you didn't know what you're doing with your life.
Important court case.
Yeah, and then I just
Partying.
like met a guy and he was like, "Hey, did you know it's a pretty sweet gig? You can go and become a cop, and like, you know, you have 401k benefits." Like
Objection,
retirement,
narrative.
go.
It's taken too way too long.
Well, it's because we keep getting fucking interrupted, cocksucker.
Excuse me?
We have been
Please don't-
interrupted a
don't
couple
scream.
times.
Try, but they locked it.
Please don't scream like that.
Go on, Pred.
So there I was. I was like, all right, that sounds good. You get all those cool benefits and shit. And every woman out there loves a man in uniform. Look at me. Look at this body. All right, I
Objection,
work
lack of
out.
evidence.
What do you mean? Can I enter my hot body into evidence, Your Honor? I'll
Sure.
take my shirt off right now.
Hold,
Yeah, sure.
rebuttal, Your Honor?
What?
There's women that don't like men.
What does that have to
What does
do
that
with
have to do? Yeah,
anything?
what?
Like, he said all the women like him. Did he not?
I said a lot of women like men in uniform. Some of them like women in uniform. But it
I
doesn't
thought he said
matter.
all. Apologies.
Yeah, you can enter your hot body into evidence.
All right,
if
we're
you
at
want
my
to.
hot body
God
is now
damn it.
entered into evidence. Now listen, my body is currently in a calorie deficit. All right, I haven't shit in 2 weeks. My body is processing everything at 100%. I eat once every 3 days, drink every 6 days. I'm vascular. I'm looking good. I've never been healthier. All right, I'm a good-looking, strong man, and I want this all submitted into evidence. I am a god of a man. I am a true specimen.
Yeah, that's
When people look at me, they
Noted.
say that's a good look. That's a hunk. That's a hunkin' man. That's a hunky. That's a hunky man.
Objection,
Over there.
opinion of a layperson.
I mean,
Like
Man, this is
he's
a
not
good
on the, like
lawyer.
a judge's team with some model agency.
yeah, but he's just talking about how he thinks people talk about him.
Look,
Oh,
I want
alright.
you to know something. I posted a picture on Instagram. All right, the other
Okay.
day, I got 23 likes, and only 6 of them were from family members.
That's crazy.
If that
That's
gives
pretty
you any
good.
type of
Wait, how
idea
many
of how
comments?
good-looking I am.
How many comments?
There was a few of them. My mom commented, and she said, "That's my boy. He's so handsome."
I'm happy for
And
you. Nice.
then-
That's
And then
beautiful.
my friend said, "Shut up." Underneath of that, he's a dork. And then I called him and I said, "I'm not a dork. Don't tell my mom to shut up."
Yeah, it is the
Stone.
lawyer
It
that
was
called
Stone who did
to
it.
look at his car. You're right.
Oof.
I'd like to apologize for my past.
What?
What was the question again? I
It was
became a
how you
cop
became a
because
cop, yeah.
I became a cop because I just became a cop. That's it.
Oh.
Nice.
Sorry, the question was very specifically, why did you become a cop in Los Santos? Or why did you join
well-
the LSSD?
I got transferred here from the Baltimore City Police Department. I was not a corrupt officer. I want to put
What
that
is
out there.
LSSD?
I know it's real. I know the stigma of being a Baltimore City police officer, but
Los Santos
I'm telling
Sandy
you,
Department?
say it.
Like, what is it?
I'll put my heart on top of a Bible right
Objection.
fucking now.
He's waffling again.
I
It's
came here
noted
because
that
I had to.
you are saying you were not corrupt. Fred, but
Guys,
That's on the record.
Send. I
That's
want
on
you
the
to
record?
send
that is
that
your
into
opinion,
chat a
yes,
couple
that is on the
times. All
record.
right,
God. All right.
so everyone can see it.
Are you aware of the events that occurred 7 years ago in Los Santos?
Yeah. There was like bombings and radiation. I hear there's ghouls going around. I heard a bunch of shit, bunch of rumors on the news over the last couple years.
I did see one of the ghouls.
Do not call me daddy, chat. That's weird. Okay.
So, is it true that there are people here to help rebuild this state?
Yes.
Are you one of them?
Okay, Stone, I gotta ask at this point, where are you going with this? You said you were going somewhere. I've given you a pretty good amount of time. Where does this end?
This guy's walking in circles
Apologies.
worse than me.
The problem is, Fred keeps talking about random things.
He's answered your questions actually. Some of it.
Give
kinda
me
long
2
form, but-
more questions.
I can live with
Is-
that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
What question did I ask?
Fred, the
Daddy
last
doesn't like
question you
being
asked was,
called
is it
daddy?
true
Oh
there
my
are
God.
people here to help rebuild the state?
Fred, are you one of them?
Turn your ringer off.
Yeah, I am.
Is it true the LSSD is short on resources right now?
Objection. Lack of evidence.
Yeah, I mean,
Could have
there's
put it in the
been no-
report.
I'd like to
oh.
submit my pay stubs as evidence.
I'd
I
like
will-
to submit my lack of pay stubs.
I will say
Yes.
this: I am aware of the lack of resources that the PD is having in certain areas, so it's noted.
I feel like
Fred,
can we just accept it as
regardless,
public record?
are we trying our best out there?
I always try my best, Stone.
Thank you. That would be all, Your Honor.
That's where you wanted all of that to just ask if you're trying your best.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have any other questions for him?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. You know,
It's good
I
to
think
know.
it's nice to see you. You look good today.
I appreciate the compliment. My point,
okay.
Your Honor, was it seemed as though I was being called out
Oh, yeah.
for not having
Wait.
fancy plate readers. and
Didn't
all
that
that.
guy?
I get your-
That
I get
guy
your
told
genre.
me he was a
But I'm
fucking
in there.
volunteer.
And I am doing my best.
Saying something
And
different
I am
now.
trying
One in
to make
Blanc.
this
Yeah,
place as great as it was 7 years ago.
Cop.
Yeah,
I get
the
your
one in
point.
Blonde
was a
saying he was a
volunteer.
goddamn volunteer, and now saying some other shit.
I have no further
Sounds like he was lying to you.
Yeah,
get
I
some
think
info.
so.
Right.
What a snake.
Defense? Any
I don't think I can do anything with this cross.
I bet his
Your
wife's
Honor.
not dead like he said he was.
Can I still call him? Wait, can I
probably
ask
isn't.
anything, or are we doing
Probably got her tied up
What
in
are
the
we doing?
basement,
What do you mean? Can you ask anything?
like
hiding her from
I'm
society.
it's
Eating
been
the
a long
chicken and the
time since
biscuit.
my last bench. Is it the same cross examination as regular trials where I can only go into what he asked?
I mean, you could also go into what Fred himself talked about before.
That's not really helpful. Actually, is it?
Yeah, you
Can
can
I
ask
go
about
into his
experience
testimony or
and-
not?
Very good, Sam.
Yeah.
Thank you for apologizing.
All right. Sorry, just getting used to it again. Trying my best here. All right. How you doing, Mr. Pred?
Fuck you.
Non-responsive, Your Honor.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, thanks for the promotion. I appreciate it. How did you hear about this carjacking, Fred?
Stone told me about it.
Stone
Over
told you
radio.
about. Fantastic. And at what point did you arrive on scene?
When he was chasing the car.
Fantastic. So you did not see my client inside of the car, allegedly fiddling with the wires.
Hey,
I
objection.
saw him driving it. Yeah.
Wait, well, oh, well, I'm sorry to answer. What was your objection?
What did he ask again?
I'll repeat. I asked.
He's testifying.
No, I'm asking.
No, he's not.
Yeah, sorry.
He
You want me to
said,
ask
so
again?
you saw him fiddling with the keys.
Right,
He was
Fred?
testifying.
That's what I said. I ended with right, Fred.
It was a question.
Your Honor, I'm fucking confused right now by
just-
this man.
Oh, it was
Me
kinda
or your
stoned that
colleague?
made
Yeah,
it all
used to
confusing,
it.
yeah.
He's confusing me.
Yeah, I mean, it was a statement with a question clause at the end. It was fine. Oh yeah, question was, did you see him messing with the car?
Did you see him messing with the car at all, Fred?
I mean, can we define messing with the car? Because I would consider messing with the car to be driving the car as well as messing with the car. Like, can we just get a little specific here on what it is that he wants me to answer?
Well, you were
Because
talking about the physical
my phone?
seeing him hot wiring it, right?
Yes.
Okay, well,
So
can
is,
you...
so is the question then?
Yo, Neo, thank you for the 2 months. What the fuck? Pick up your damn phone, god damn it.
I did not see the physical action of him initially stealing the vehicle, but I did see him driving the vehicle.
Okay. We already clarified the plate reader. Were you by yourself in your car?
Yes, I was.
So you couldn't look up the plate manually with your MDW, MDT?
La, la, la.
Yeah, you know what? I probably could have, and I also probably could have fucking made a Mai Tai while driving with my fucking knees and then using a fucking broken broom handle to push the fucking gas pedal down, and I could have typed that in, you know what? I probably could have fucking, written my memoirs while doing that in another fucking tab, too.
You're very talented.
I was driving the car in a goddamn police pursuit. What the fuck was I
Okay.
supposed to do?
Did you make an
Safety
effort to
on
reach
the
out?
road.
Excuse me. Did you make an effort to radio dispatch or another officer to possibly get a plate read on this?
Oh, shit.
How the hell was I supposed to do that?
Objection, Your Honor. This lawyer has no idea how we handle these kinds of things. And he's acting like a fool.
That's not a... He can ask that question, though.
It's a dumb question.
Could you
Oh,
elaborate
in
further
fact,
for
it is
feedback?
So stupid.
Is it really? Could you
We
elaborate
don't even
further?
have the resources for dispatch right now. So yes, it's a stupid question.
You don't
Let's
have the
just let it
resources.
know
Yeah, let's
that.
just
But
let Fred
That's why I
answer
said
the
other
question.
officer, you know?
I can answer the question. I was
Okay.
unable to get the plate while we were in a high-speed pursuit.
Okay. Did you manage to look up the plate after the pursuit was done?
Couldn't do that because I had to pursue him on foot. I was,
All right.
I was a primary pursuit officer. I got out, pursued the individual.
Very commendable. When the foot chase was done, were you able to confirm the plate?
No, because when I went back, all the cars were fucking stolen. All 3 of them.
And did you say this to my client?
I said it in the back of the car that all the cars were stolen and we needed a ride.
Okay. You said in your testimony that my client fell on his head. Is that correct?
Yeah, he did.
How do you manage to hurt his ankle?
I
Oh,
don't know.
no.
Maybe he fell on his ankle too. I mean,
Objection.
when he fucking fell off there, he was like a rag doll. You should have seen it.
What's your objection, Stone?
How would Fred possibly know the answer? He would just be guessing.
I mean, the thing about his ankle being hurt wasn't the report, but that was from the Stone's report.
Well, it's contradicting, Your Honor.
Yeah, I know. Just he felt
I'll
like a
keep going.
rag doll. Yeah.
Did you push my client?
No, I didn't push your client.
Oh shit!
Could you have tripped him by accident chasing him?
Oh my God,
I
that
was
poor
15
guy.
feet away from him.
That officer beat his ass.
When he fell?
Yeah, I was super far away from him. In fact, we were on different vertical planes. He was running on top of a fucking like 6-inch wide piece of cement with a fucking 50-foot fall to the left.
I didn't get the right one. I apologize.
Could your massive masculine body have shaken the foundation so much that it could have caused them to fall?
Well,
Objection, Your
very
Honor.
strong.
He already started answering.
I'm gonna let him answer this one.
I am very strong, and if I wanted to, I probably could have easily shaken that ground within at least a 30-foot radius of myself. If I wanted to do it, I could easily do it. Just with one stomp of my foot and focusing on that, I easily could have, but I didn't.
Could
I
you
didn't do
demonstrate
that.
this right now?
All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna put my foot down, and you're all gonna feel it in the ground.
Oh,
I felt
Oh,
that.
Phil.
What the hell? You just sounded like Fred at whatever massage appointment he had.
Oh no.
that was strong.
Ugh.
That was impressive. Okay, moving on. Actually,
I do moisturize every 2 weeks.
Yo, Ferb, thank you for the 3 months.
did you question my client at all?
Did I crush him?
No question.
Did I question him? No, he wasn't in my 95. He was stoned.
Okay. Did you search him at all?
To reiterate, he was not my 95. He was in Stone's custody. But I
Okay,
was on scene with him to make sure he didn't do nothing.
Okay. 1 second, Your Honor. Let me think if there's anything more. Did you witness him being driven back to the police station?
Did I witness him being driven back to the police station?
Yes.
Yeah, I was in the car.
You were in the car.
Yeah.
Did you and Deputy Stone talk about it? Sorry, it's just so emotional. Dead wife?
We were probably talking about Stone's
Asked
dead
you
wife.
not to bring that up again.
Sorry, it's hard for me to talk about this.
How do you think I feel?
1 second.
Yo, Neo, thank you so much, man, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, bro.
Did you make fun of him?
I never make fun of Stone. I respect him.
And Ferb, thank you for the 3 months. I feel
And
like it's
do
been a
you
hot
remember
minute
what my
since
client
we've
said to Stone
watched
in response
some like
to
courtroom
the
RP.
dead wife story.
I believe the information that I hold would be secondhand information, but I do remember something happening in there where Stone was like, "That's harassment. That's
So,
harassment. Nobody."
you don't
talks
remember what
about
he
my
said?
Dead wife. I don't like that.
Not a fan.
No, I was probably on my phone during that. I didn't hear the exact verbiage that was used.
Okay.
But I do know he did say something, as he was a very rude, obnoxious, ugly little man with a terrible fucking leather jacket on, a fucking shitty ass little t-shirt that's like fucking some cheap ass Calvin Klein shit, with a terrible, terrible fucking haircut, misshapen head. He should not have his hair slicked back with that head shape. That head shape, it just makes him look terrible. He looks atrocious.
Objection, harassment.
Disregard that, Your Honor. We want that on the record.
Okay.
I think that's going to be it. Yeah, thank you.
All right. And is Pred, you can step. Actually, no. Stone, do you have any questions for him on redirects? Is there anything you really want to ask
Yeah,
Pred?
don't do that. I purposefully wanted that.
I should have been thinking about this beforehand.
It's good. You know, it's on the record that he insulted you. Really
I
good.
just wanted to defend myself. It was funny.
I have one question. No, maybe two.
Go.
Fred, were you there when the suspect got out of the car at the end of the pursuit?
Yeah, I was.
Is the man who was in that pursuit with us here in the courtroom today?
Yeah, he is.
Can you please point out the suspect?
That man in the leather jacket.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, Brad, you can step down. And defense, is your client testifying or no?
Yeah, he's
Keep up the
he's
good work.
testifying. Go
He
up
is,
there
okay.
and got this one.
I wouldn't feel
Thank
safe
you.
in here.
All right, you know you are waiving your
No
Fifth Amendment right to
problem.
self-incrimination, Mr. Wong, and you cannot invoke the Fifth Amendment when
Hey,
you're
good
up here.
job, buddy.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right. All right, you can start. Well, do you want to just be questioned, or do you want to tell your? You want to give your version of what happened? I'll leave it up to, I guess, your counsel and you.
Whatever my counsel believes best.
Can we get 30 seconds?
Sure.
Okay. Come over here.
The hell's going on?
We're just gonna do questioning.
Yeah, all right.
Hi, get comfortable.
Please get a seat.
You just point at JP? I don't think so.
How you doing? How you doing today, Mr. Wong?
Did he?
Other than the alleged attempted murder.
I don't think so.
Pretty fine, to be honest.
What?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Well, never mind.
Moving on.
Wait, why can't I move the camera?
What have you been up to today?
Why can't I move the
Well,
camera?
I'm expecting my friend to come into the city today. And he asked me to pick up his car for him, so I was going to pick up my friend's car.
Okay. And this car, is this the what the officers called, sorry, the deputies, the shit box?
Yes, what the
It is the
deputy
ship-
call a shitbox.
Okay. And did you receive keys for that vehicle?
My friend informed me he would leave the keys in the glove box.
And did you retrieve those keys when you got into the vehicle?
I got in the vehicle and I struggled with the glove box, so I was trying. It was like he left gum in it or something. So I was pulling at the lock, tugging at it, and it finally came loose, and the keys fell on the floor.
What'd you do when the keys fell on the floor?
As any sane person would, pick them up.
Okay. And what happened next?
I was rummaging around on the floor because my friend's not very tidy. It's very messy in the car. So I was struggling to find it. I finally found the keys, and at the same time, this deputy just pulls up on me and starts, making demands on me.
Okay. What kind of demands was he making?
He asked me to step out of the car.
Okay. Did you step out the car?
Well, of course.
Okay. Let me think a little bit. Are you an expert with cars?
In my past, I've owned a mechanic shop, so yeah, I'd consider myself an expert.
Okay. Let's move on. Let's go. During the time of being searched, what kind of papers or identifications did you have on you?
Believe I had my temporary papers the government gave me when I flew in, my licenses, which was my hunting, driving, and weapons license.
Oh, dude, the Zoom is sick,
And,
isn't it?
your
I hope
temporary
that's on
license
NoPixel 4 and shit.
Is
More
there your
servers
name on
need
that?
this like
Yeah.
Is
feature.
there
I fucking
your,
love it.
State ID on that?
Yeah.
Is there a picture on your driver's license?
Especially for court.
Yeah, I believe so.
How about a state ID?
Or like, you know when you're doing like cool
Fantastic.
scenes and shit?
During the ride back to the police department. Oh, sorry, Your Honor. Let me take a step back. Do you sometimes have a hard time reading the room?
Yeah, I suppose I just go along with the flow, you know.
Do you accidentally make an inappropriate comment because you can't read the room?
I am only human, so yes.
You're only human. Okay. And do you remember at all what they were talking about regarding his dead wife?
Honestly, I do not recall fully, other than he kept going on about his dead wife of 7 years.
Okay.
It seemed like the officers were doing an inside joke and bantering between themselves.
Okay. And did you join in to break the ice?
I did.
Okay. How was that met?
He got very upset with...
Whose phone is that? And why aren't they answering? Oh my god.
Not mine.
Please turn off your phone.
Who is it?
I think it's this guy in the orange.
Kid, is that you?
It's not me.
It keeps
is not
ringing.
me.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Kid,
It is
can you
not
please
my
hang up?
phone.
Damn it,
Are you
kid,
sure,
You
Creamsicle?
wanna come in the courtroom and then you're gonna just...
Oh, Jesus.
He's got Windows.
Sir, it is not my phone, Justice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought he was wearing orange. I can't tell. That color is terrible. Anyways.
For fuck's
where were
sakes,
we?
you German bastard. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
Wow.
You asked him if he made the joke to break the ice, and
Yes.
then you asked him how his attempted breaking the ice was reacted to. by them, or
Right,
was
yeah.
met.
How did they react?
He got very defensive and upset.
Okay. And after your initial comment, did you continue to make any comments?
Made no further comments. I started
No.
arguing about the harassment charge.
Okay. Did you want to harass that man? Like, really?
Of course not. I have no ill intent to the officers. I believe they came to the city to do the city good. I comment out for that, you know.
Did you express that you're sorry?
Hey, I'm in a courtroom right now. What's going on, guy?
No, I didn't. But
There's a jacuzzi that needs $1,000 to buy a Yuga Classic.
Are
Would you be
I'm
willing to
sorry? Like,
lend
really?
him that money?
I don't have that right now.
I'm a married
Okay, do you know someone that has that?
I can ask around. I'm in court right now, though. Wait, is he gonna buy?
Are you?
Yeah, he's gonna buy the $12,000 Yuga Classic.
Oh shit!
Fantastic. I think
I thought it was
I think it's gonna be
$10,000.
everything from
Yeah, well, it's 9,600
Alright.
after my
Stone, do you want to ask?
after the
Ryan
20% I can
what
cut, but he needs 1,000.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
shit.
questions.
Okay, I can help try to gather some.
Stone, do you
You
still
should
need
come
a
down
phone,
to
or
the
do you want-
DMV and ask for
What
donations.
are you doing?
We don't do.
Dude,
Sorry.
he needs it like within like 10, 20, no, 15 minutes.
What do you want to do?
Shit, that's not enough time. Okay, look,
What'd you
yeah,
say?
I'll do what I can. All right.
Ah,
Hey,
okay.
alright, well, go
Yeah.
ask him
This
to,
trial's
Oh my
almost
God.
over.
I've got some
Okay.
questions.
I'll talk to you soon. Fuck, why did this have to happen right now?
When I arrived on scene, what were you doing inside the car?
We're
in the
already committed to
driver's
this
seat?
RP, otherwise I'd get out there
Objection
now.
asked and answered.
Yeah, I'm gonna sustain that. Unless do you have a rebuttal? I mean, you did answer that.
I didn't ask.
But you did. Okay. Either way, continue.
Okay. At the scene, did I tell you that you were being detained?
Yeah, you did.
Then why did you evade police?
Objection relevance. He's not. He's pleaded guilty to reckless evading. I don't think we need to go down this route.
That is ridiculous.
He did plead guilty to reckless driving already.
But that's not the point I'm trying to make. If he was supposed to be there and that car is his friend's, he would have no reason to evade police.
Rebuttal says who?
That's my rebuttal.
Okay.
I'm sticking with relevance because he's pled guilty.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably rephrase what you said if you want. You could try asking the question in a different way.
This is literally the most important question he needs to be asked. If he did nothing wrong and he was just in his friend's car, why did he evade police? Why did he disobey me?
Also, Your Honor, I'd like to object for scope. I don't think I've ever mentioned evading in my questioning of him.
He mentioned he was in that car because his friend gave him the keys.
Never talked about evading though.
It's a simple
Smoke.
question.
It's part of his character. You know, it sounds like it's Keanu Reeves.
Being detained.
I was like,
if he did
I was
nothing
trying
wrong,
to put my
why did
finger
he
on it.
disobey?
It's like Keanu.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna sustain the scope objection because he didn't say anything about evading. You can ask. I'll help you out, but you can ask about anything that happened there.
That is what I'm doing.
And okay,
It happened on scene.
Just don't talk about
his dead wife.
Don't throw him all the bones, Your Honor. Come on.
Don't
There
talk
is no
about
bones.
the charge he
This
pled
doesn't
guilty
make
to.
any sense at all. It's a very simple question. And it
Well,
is
it's been
very
sustained.
relevant. Okay, I'll reword it. I told you that you so
I
the
got
last
what you're
question
saying. I see what you're
asked
saying.
was, did I detain you? What did you do after I told you that you were being detained?
I got in my vehicle and I fled.
Why?